Alright, we're here at the Sun City. Today the plan is to look at some new routes. I've never been here before, and neither is Audrey. Yeah, what do we got? What are we looking at here?
So, on the farthest left sector, the Digimon sector.
These couple 13As, that could be fun.
Yeah, some good 13As. Then
maybe warm up on this middle cave wall, like left.
Yeah, the cave sector.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some good 11s and 12s in the cave sector that could be fun. And then there's the farthest right wall, which looks pretty cool.
That's where we're at right now.
Yeah, but it looks really crimpy.
Super cool orange streak.
Yeah, and then we could try
some
something
tufas.
Yeah, and some cool.
So you just went up the 13A east-west connection.
East-west connection.
How was it?
I didn't really have a very good time on it, not gonna lie. The very bottom was like a really crusty, kind of crunchy, crimpy slab. And if you stepped like a centimeter off any holds, it just crunch. And then I got through that part. And then it got really good to like the chains of the 12A for like the second half. I was like, oh, this is super fun. Like nice crimps, good feet, good hold. The holds were small, but they were good. And then the 13A part of it is like this boulder at the top that's one move long. So you get this good like side pull jug. And there's a hold out right. I couldn't reach. It's really far. And then there's a hold up left. But I decided to go right hand to it. And when I got there from the bottom, I fell on that move, and then I tried it probably like 7 to 10 more times, and I stuck it. And then it's like that's like you stick that move, and then it's like a jug, and then you're done. So I didn't really like that it was a one move 13.
Yeah.
And then since the bottom wasn't like my favorite, I don't really want to go up it again. So I'm gonna leave that one undone. Yeah.
Yeah, probably best left.
Yeah.
got down from Designer Dog. That was a 13A that I've been wanting to try because a good friend of mine, Kyle O'Mara, bolted it. And it has a pretty sick tooth on it, but
Whoa.
it was pretty cool though. It was like, unfortunately you don't really use the tufa at the bottom, but it was super funky route. You kind of like a wander. You go way left and then you come back right, and then the moves get pretty hard. You do this hard boulder problem traverse to the chains, but I was pretty happy I onside-did it. It's always nice to come to these like less traveled routes. It's more of an adventure trying to get up them because the chalk doesn't really, there's not like foot rubber and chalk as much everywhere, so it takes a little more thought and luck, I guess, to get through.
Checked into my heart and trashed it like a hotel room. Who is your God? Where is she? She wants to bury me in Austin, or never she go. She don't want to be a man or a woman. She wants to be your love.
Just got off
Designer Dog.
Designer Dog. And it was good. It's really fun. It's funky. It's like got a weird corner part, and then at the top there's like some huge moves. And then one of the big moves, like I went up it once and fell at the top because I couldn't really see the holds. Like I could see them, but I grabbed, like there's 2 crimps and there's a lump, and I like grabbed the lump and fell. And then at the top I like launched for a fake hold that was not a hold, and so I fell twice, and then I just went up there, and there's like a really big move off these 2 crimps, and then you do like a huge throw to this jug. And the first time I just hit it and like stayed fine and then matched, but this time I like hit it, and then I was like and I went swinging across.
I know the dangle, you just one arm dangle when
Yeah.
the foot stayed on.
Yeah, my foot stayed on. It was kind of crazy. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I hit the good part of the crimp that time, so that was good. So yay.
About her, most songs are about her. Sun shines underneath us, fearing new kinds of mind control and just blaming each other. She don't want to be a man or a woman. She wants to be your love. Checked into my heart and trashed it like a hotel room. Who's your God? Where is she? She wants to bury me in Austin, or never she go.
So to finish the day off, I just tried this 13A happy ending. It was pretty cool, like little tufa pinches at the bottom, and then kind of some nasty crimps. But my first go, I got into like the stem position on these 2 gas stones, and then like threw for the sloper, and just like barely melted off of it. But then pulled back on, and there's like a pretty tricky like technical sequence before this like jug close to the top that took me quite a bit to figure out. And then the second go, it all went pretty well. Some of the moves are a bit harder than I expected, but I got through them all. And then I ended up finishing it second go. It was pretty cool. Good ending to the day. A lot better than the day started. Started with some choss roots, but the end was much nicer. Happy ending. Perfect way to finish the day.
Yeah.